Right. Okay, people. You lovely people. Hello. I'm just pulled in, switched camera on. Just arriving at yet another. Somebody wanted the whole road. Yet another job. I'm thinking about making this possibly my last one I film of mowing. So I'm thinking everybody must be getting fed up of watching Steve mow grass. But this is a mow, blow and go. It's never quite a mow, blow and go with me, is it? It's a proper job. I'm going to be there a couple of hours, and they've agreed a bit of time for watering. So if I don't get lost. All looks the same around here, bloody hell. Don't swear on camera, so I'll edit it out. Right, yeah, so I'm going to go and do this job. I'm baking. It's so unbelievably hot. That's weird, I've completely come around a different way. That's alright. The main thing is we actually got here. I think they're away, put the window up, I think they're away in France, I'm led to believe. It doesn't matter if they're here, it doesn't matter to me. I'm only here to cut the grass and do a bit of watering. So I'm going to show you this one. I hope you'll be interested in it. It's my standard 2 hours, I always do. Air brackets. Oh, somebody else cutting their lawn. Oh, it is baking. It says 32 OC Celsius, 32 degrees Celsius, but it's got up to 42 with the windows shut. So I'm gonna put a blanket over this fan. Oh my god, I have never known it so hot. Honestly, it's killing me. I'm not doing anywhere near as many jobs. So if anybody's wondering how I'm coping, I'm not coping. I'm not coping at all well. I don't like I like the heat if I'm on the beach or whatever, or enjoying myself, but not for working in. I'm going in here really gently. I might film a bit out the front, but there's not a lot of grass. There's not a lot of grass out the front, and looking at it, it's sort of dying back in it or whatever, drying up. It's not dying. People keep going, my lawn's dead, you don't need to come. Lawns aren't dead, but they're definitely in a state of dormant state, aren't they? Right, I am sweating with these windows up. I'm going to put the blanket on the screen, and I'll go and find somewhere to put you guys on the tripod. Alright, good to see you. It's so hot and dry, look at that. Look how dry that is. The geraniums are doing well in the heat. Don't buy a black van, it's like toast. I managed to trim all the crud up the side of my van. Did well, didn't I? It's so dry. So dry. Round the back, nearly finished. I've got to do the watering. But yeah, so dry. Oh, got to blow the patio off. I haven't done that yet. I will do that in a sec before I go. Got the blower, it's there ready. Forgot I've got to do that as well. It's so dry. Right. Just wanted to show you some footage here of a rose that I've cut back. It was a right mess, and tied it in properly against the back fence. I think some other person had a go at it. I don't know whether it was the customer, but sorted it out for her, made a good job. And some hedging I've done, and obviously the lawns on one of my regular jobs. And right, this is another job, before and after grass cutting. Anybody who's been following my channel will notice that this was before I filled up the large wooden container at the job. Right, this is the last garden in this short video. I thinned the fruit out on the fruit and apple trees because there's quite a lot of fruit, so you've got to thin it. I pruned some of the dead out of the trees, and there's a mulberry tree, and I pruned some of the dead out of that as well. And there's a fruit flowering bed there which I trimmed all off and edged. Next job will be to weed it. As we walk down the bottom of the garden here, I did a hedge reduction on that hedge. I basically cut it in half, I think, to like roughly 3 feet high, something like that. I'll show you that later. You can see right through to the neighbours now. I don't know how the clips got mixed up, but I left it the way it is. But the grass has come back, which I just cut earlier. But you can see the difference before and after. And this is before and after the veg plot. So all that had gone to seed, all our vegetables, didn't plant them, and that's it with all the veg gone and tidied and mulched.